Very good morning, students. Today we are going to see with time period, frequency, and the phase difference in simple harmonic motion. Already we have seen with what is simple harmonic motion in the last class itself, is it not? Now, first, what is meant by a time period is defined as a time taken by a particle to complete one oscillation. So, if you consider one oscillation, this and this, that is one crest and one trough combined together forms one oscillation. So to complete one oscillation, what is the time period which is taken? That is said to be the time period. Okay, so time taken by the particle to complete one oscillation, that is the time period, and it is usually denoted by the letter T, capital T. For one complete revolution, the time taken is small t is equal to capital T, and so we are writing as omega into T, which is equal to one complete revolution, and so this makes this full angle. What is the full angle of this is 2 pi. So omega t is equal to 2 pi. From this, if you want t alone, bring this omega down. So t is equal to 2 pi divided by omega. This is very important formula. T is equal to 2 pi divided by omega. Okay. Now, considering this with the equation which we know, y is equal to a sine omega t. Yes, in this, substitute the value of omega here. Omega is equal to what you can write 2 pi divided by t. It's not so. Instead of omega, we are writing here as 2 pi divided by t. Yes, and next, this can also be written in terms of cos as a cos 2 pi divided by t into t. Okay, now, so instead of t, if we are writing as t plus t, we get y of t plus t, which is equal to a sine 2 pi into this t, we are writing as t plus t. Okay, now multiply this term inside. Okay, so if you are multiplying, we get 2 pi divided by t into t plus this. If you multiply in this, we get 2 pi divided by t into t. Okay, now this t and this t get cancelled, so we get 2 pi t into t, then plus 2 pi. Okay, now here this 2 pi can be neglected. Okay, and so we get the value as sine 2 pi divided by t into t. So when you see here, this is y of t plus t and this is y of t. So both the values are same, is it not? So we can write y of t plus t is equal to y of t. So the time period is same wherever the displacement is. Okay, whenever you change, it will remain same. Okay, next is we are going to see with what is frequency and angular frequency. So what is meant by frequency is number of oscillations produced per second. For 1 second, consider the time as 1 second, how many number of oscillations? Okay, so when you see here, this is one oscillation, again this is one oscillation, so the number of oscillation is 2. Okay, so if you count the number of oscillation, that denotes your frequency. Okay, so number of oscillations produced in 1 second, that is called as frequency, and it is denoted by the letter f. Okay, so frequency is denoted by f, and SI unit for the frequency is s power minus 1 or hertz. Okay, because it is the inverse of time period. Okay, so f is equal to 1 by t, and we can also write the number of cycles per second, that is called as the angular frequency. Okay, number of cycles per second, this is number of oscillations for 1 second, this is number of cycles per second, that is called as the angular frequency, and it is denoted by omega, and that omega is equal to 2 pi into f. Okay, so from this, if you want f, we can write this as f is equal to omega divided by 2 pi. Okay, so this t is equal to 2 pi divided by omega, and omega is equal to omega by, sorry, f is equal to omega by 2 pi. Okay, so these are the two main formulas you have to know about time period and frequency. Okay, so next we have with phase and phase difference. So what is meant by a phase is the phase of a vibrating particle at any instant completely specifies the state of the particle. Okay, state of the particle is it at what position it is. Okay, it expresses the position and the direction of motion. Okay, so in what position it is and in what direction it is moving, so that is denoted by the phase, and that is given by y is equal to a sine omega t plus phi naught. Here omega t plus phi naught is also equal to what? Phi, where phi is called as a phase. Okay, then at time t is equal to 0, at the starting time we are considering the value of phi, that is equal to phi naught. Okay, so at time t is equal to 0, phi is equal to phi naught, and at that time the phi naught, that is called as a epoch. Okay, so phi naught is called as a epoch. Yes, and considering with the two particles which are executing the harmonic motion, we can write y1 is equal to a sin omega t plus phi 1, y2 is equal to a sin omega t plus phi 2. Then del of phi is given by this minus this. Okay, so omega t plus phi 2 minus omega t plus phi naught. Now if you multiply minus inside, this omega t and omega t get cancelled, so we get phi 2 minus phi 1. So this gives a phase difference. Okay, so this gives a direction and the position of the particle which is moving. Yes, clear with the phase and phase difference?